Hey guys, so I put out a request on Facebook asking for ideas or submissions for what would you like support around. I thought I saw something behind me. It's ghosts. What would you like support around for in terms of these kinds of videos? And I got some great questions. And then today, someone asked me something, and I was like, oh my God, I totally know the right answer to this. So I thought I would pop over, make a quick video, and support her and you if you're struggling with this in this one thing that's really common, that it's not easy to fix, but awareness is the key to change. So maybe understanding how to fix it is helpful. Okay. So that said, she asked me, what do you do when you keep having cycles repeat in your life? What do you do when you just keep getting stuck in the same circumstances? Sometimes these circumstances happen with different people, or sometimes you're just stuck in the same cycle with the same people, and you just can't break a cycle. What do you do when you're aware of an unhealthy or negative or harmful or difficult cycle in your life, right? And it just repeats and you don't know what to do about it. Okay, so this is a thing I think that we can all relate to. I know I can. I know that I have been in this situation a lot of times. The answer is obvious, and therefore because it's obvious, that means it's probably occurred to you already and you don't like it. So buckle up for that, okay? Part of my job is to share realities with people that they don't necessarily want to have. So here's what's happening. Whether we believe in some kind of preordained divine cycle to life or purpose to life or whatever, patterns like this happen because we contribute to the pattern. Okay? So I don't know, if it's your life lesson. I'm personally not big on that philosophy necessarily. I don't know, divinely what the reason is. I mean, I can theorize with you. But I do know that cycles perpetuate in our lives because we perpetuate the cycle. So sit with that for a second, because a lot of times we think that these cycles are external to us. A lot of times we think that we just keep having bad luck with jobs, or we're choosing the wrong doctor, or we're always choosing the wrong partner in relationships, or we're not good enough, so we're trying but these things keep happening, and it's feels like a mystery. Why do these things keep happening to me? So let's break this sentence down, right? Why do these things keep happening to me? Well, are they happening to you? Are they happening with your unaware permission? Are they happening because of your choices? And I don't say that to make you feel bad. None of my work is ever designed to shame you. Responsibility is a freaking scary word, but it's also a really empowering word. So when we take responsibility for something, that means that we are in charge, right? We get to decide, and that's where you find your empowerment. That's where you can reclaim your badassery and go, oh, I'm in charge. Look out, right? This is how this is going to go, right? There's an element of willingness, though. You have to be willing to say, I'm going to tell you how this is going to be now. It's going to be like this. You have to be willing to step into that energy, okay? And that's the snag for most people. Most people are not willing to step into the energy where they say, oh, nope, this is how this is going. And so ask yourself that, in these circumstances that are on a loop for you, where are you not willing to show up for yourself? Like, where are you not controlling the boundaries? There's that word. Where are you not controlling the boundaries and the rules and the circumstances? Where are you not saying, like, no, you're not allowed to treat me this way. No, I demand, like, more information. No, I'm not going to do that. Let me tell you how this is going to go. Like, where are you willing or not willing? Do you hear growling? I heard growling. I have a new cat. Anyway, excuse me. I was like, oh my God. Where are you willing or not willing to stay in your own energy and say, oh, see, now the other cat's playing the piano. Can you hear that? She's walking on the piano keys. It's the whole thing. Okay, so this is all about staking claim in your energy field, okay? But that's also a little more advanced. The first thing I want you to say to yourself, though, really is like, and be prepared, because again, you've already thought this thought. You already know the answer, okay? My job is just to tell you, yep, that's the answer, and you're not going to like it, okay? Where are you not willing to learn whatever lesson it is that you're clearly supposed to be learning? Because that's it. Like, we don't get out of cycles until we get out of the cycle. And we don't get out of the cycle until we start doing something different. And we don't start doing something different until we learn a lesson. Okay? Like, until we evolve or grow our way out of whatever the cycle is, we don't get out of it. If it was going to end organically and on its own, without us having to change or grow or do anything differently or speak for ourselves or take action on our own behalf or ask ourselves, what am I avoiding here? Like, if it was going to end on its own without those things happening, it would have done so already. The fact that you're in a loop, okay, it just shows you, like, turns out you are not showing up the way you're supposed to show up to make this situation stop. And guaranteed, like 89% of the time, you know what you have to do to make the situation stop. You do. You just don't do it. I don't even want to say you don't want to do it, because that's some bullshit. A lot of people want to end these cycles. It's usually fear. They usually are afraid. They don't know what's on the other side. They don't know that it will be okay. They don't know that they will be okay. They don't know how to take ownership and how to say, I don't want to do this anymore. They don't know how to show up and put an end to the cycles from happening. They don't know how to cut a person out of their life or change jobs or change doctors or change whatever it is. They don't know how. But the thing is, I want to say, once you accept that this is the answer, the how comes to you. And then it's an act of radical bravery. Now, I like to say the word radical bravery, or the term, because I want you to know, like, this is a effing moment. It's a big moment in your life. It's a jump out of the airplane, trust the parachute moment. But really, all bravery is radical. Small steps of bravery are radical. Deleting someone's number from your phone is just as big of a leap as jumping out of that airplane in the right circumstance. Hitting block. Whew. Energetically, that is some shit. Okay? It's a big deal. When you make a choice for your own behalf, I don't care how big or small it looks on the outside, that is a big deal. Radical bravery. But bravery is always rewarded by the universe. Bravery is always rewarded by the forces that be. You will feel immediately different when you speak your truth and when you claim the lesson that you're avoiding learning, which is why you're still in this cycle. You know what it is. Almost always you know what it is. If you don't know what it is, hit me up. I'll do an intuitive reading for you for 30 minutes and I'll tell you what it is. Clear as day. But most of y'all know what it is you're avoiding doing because you want a different answer. And I'm here to tell you I'm so sorry. We don't get to avoid our lessons just because we don't like them. The whole reason we have to have them is because we don't like them. If we were good at these things, they wouldn't be our lessons because we would have already mastered it. See, the good thing about learning your lesson is that you never have to do that shit again because you anchored into it. You learned it. Okay? You're just in it right now. But so many people are standing there looking at the pool, talking themselves into a frenzy about it instead of just jumping right in. And you're missing out on all the fun that there is to be had in the pool, by the way, when you're afraid to jump in. I understand the fear. I'm not here to diminish your fear. But I'm here to encourage you. If you hate the cycle that you're in, I swear to God, the cycle you're in is so much worse than just learning the lesson and doing it. I swear to you. This cycle is full of stress, anxiety, pain, constant panic, constant fear, constant worry. Oh my God, is it coming back again? That is not living. That is not a way to live. Just gather your strength, a few moments of radical bravery, reinforce it, set yourself up for success, tell others in your life, this is what I'm doing, I need support. Okay? Get yourself a safety net. There are people that will help you. Ask for help. That might be your radical bravery step first. Okay? And then just do it. Do your thing. Learn your lesson. You know what it is. And sometimes it takes a while of mulling it over. But once you realize that you know what you need to do, the longer you wait, the more you're choosing the pain and the stress that you're feeling. And I want you to know that it's okay to do that. But I also want you to know that it's okay to put an end to the cycle that you're in. Learn your lesson. Do the hard thing. You can get through it. But this is why these cycles return. When we avoid learning our lesson, and it's almost always about being willing to stand for yourself, being willing to speak for what you need, being willing to speak your truth, being willing to be your truth, being willing to be you. It's almost always about that. But, again, message me if you're confused. There's nuances. But whenever we avoid that for too long, it just gets more and more painful for us. It's hard to live a life that doesn't match you. It's painful. It does not have to feel that way. So if you know what your lesson is, just get yourself there. The universe, by the way, will present you with so many opportunities to take action and end this thing. The universe is like, is she ready yet? Is she ready yet? How about now? How about now? It will gift you over and over again with the opportunity to take your stand and to change this pattern and to fix it all. Pattern won't change until you change. Makes so much sense when I say it like that, right? Like the cycle won't stop until you stop it. And you're being gifted with opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to do that. You just have to be willing to do it. And that's hard and it's scary, but it is worthwhile in the end. I promise you that. Any questions, you guys know where to find me.